Hi, I'm Madeline's dad, and I'm making a response to her last video. She grew up with a photographer. That's me. So you ask yourself, why is it then that we're looking at this awful video of me, terribly backlit, probably weirdly focused, and pretty much indecipherable? The point of this video is to maybe teach Madeline a few things that for some reason when I'm in person, she won't listen. My theory is this, that your generation, you young folk, don't listen to actual human beings, and that the only thing that matters to you is what comes on the little tiny screen. I am not inclined to want to do this at all. I'm taking one for the team. Here's the problem with this shot. One, you're looking up my nose, so even if the exposure was right, I would look terrible. Second, as you can see, there is more light coming from behind me than in front of me. Okay, here we are. We're in the same exact room that we were in before, only now you can see my face. Now the other thing Madeline likes to do, that quite frankly I don't want to frighten you by doing, is she likes to use her lens very wide so she can have the camera a foot away from her. Now, I'm going to do this, but I'm warning you, so if you get traumatized by this, it's your fault. All right, so here we are. Bad, huh? Did I tell you? Look at that. Look at the chins. That is not good. You never ever want the camera this close. It makes my nose look huge. Look what happens when I put my finger. Woo! It gets bigger. See, I'm too close to the camera now. All right, now, one of the other problems Madeline has is she has a terrible problem with focusing. The first of those tools is my Maui Wowie cup. Refill's only $4, but that's another story. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Maui Wowie cup right here. And then I'm going to take this very sophisticated piece of cardboard that has a pencil taped to it with a face drawn on it. And then I'm going to get up and manually focus on the face. Now that I know I'm in focus, I can move this out of the way. It's right where it's supposed to be. I'm in focus. But I still have these funky overhead lights, which if you look at them, they're making a shadow right here, probably some shadows here, maybe a little shadow under my nose, which is not cool. So I'm going to go turn off the light, and then we're going to have only the light coming in that window. It seems like there'd be less light, but there isn't. And that window before that I didn't like because it was making everything backlit, now is providing a nice even light all over me. And you'll notice those weird shadows are all gone. My eyes look better. So we have a nice looking video right here. Now, of course, I could look better. I could have shaved this morning, but oh well. That's really the whole point of this. The other thing I did want to mention is that Madeline made it sound like we called her Reba in the hospital. We did not. We called her Reba when my wife was carrying her. Once she was born, we were kind of blown away by her being 2 months premature, and it took us a while to name her. Had we known Rebecca was the long version of Reba, that might have, just for comedy's sake, been her name. Madeline was on our list, and I went and reread the book, and there's the line in the book that the smallest one was Madeline, so that was really all we had to say. That's it for me. Thanks.